Welcome back to GunDoctorT.V. Now, with the passage of constitutional carry in 2019, Kentucky's made great strides at restoring its Second Amendment rights on the state level. One of the loudest voices in favor of the Second Amendment in Frankfort is Representative Savannah Maddox. Representative Maddox was a big part of constitutional carry. But here's a fun fact. Constitutional carry was not expected to go anywhere, let alone pass and become law. Why did it move? Grassroots efforts. Kentuckians like you getting on the phone, writing letters, writing emails, calling out their representatives to stand for their conservative values. And that's what's going to be needed with these 4 bills that Savannah Maddox has introduced. Starting with the first one, it's a doozy. HB 122. It lowers the constitutional carry age from 21 to 18. Now, 18-year-olds can already open carry, so concealed carry is not that much of a stretch. And it's a lot safer, some experts would argue. Now, let's hear what Savannah Maddox has to say in her own words.
Yes, HB 122 seeks to expand the ability of law-abiding Kentuckians to exercise their Second Amendment rights. Here in the Commonwealth, we made great progress back in 2019 on this issue whenever we passed constitutional carry. And
Yes.
I'm of the mind that adults in the Commonwealth should be able to exercise their Second Amendment rights without having to ask the government for permission or pay recurring fees in order to be able to do so.
And with that being said, remember, we're talking about 18-year-old adults. Speaking of such, my daughter, who is 17, getting ready to turn 18, is 4'11". Now, this kid has been out shooting me since she was about 11, and there's plenty of video to prove it. Now, do you think open carry is a good option for her? As someone who used to be a police officer, I know weapon retention is something that cops train. Now, the holster that cops carry has built-in retention. Even with the training, the retention, bad guys still get their guns. So how would that fare for a 4'11" girl open carrying a gun? Now, concealed carry provides another layer of protection. Not only does it conceal to the bad guy that you have a means to protect yourself, it doesn't present a target for someone to try to snatch a gun real quick and get their hands on one. Maybe someone who's restricted and they see an opportunity. Criminals are opportunistic hunters. So concealed carry is a great option for her, and that's why that bill in particular means so much to me. Now, HB 124. This one is just as important as the last bill we talked about. This is the elimination of so-called gun-free zones. You know it, I know it, criminals know it. Gun-free zones only stop law-abiding citizens from carrying a gun. Criminals, they don't care about law, or they wouldn't be criminals. Kind of the definition, right? Now, HB 124 would seek to eliminate those and allow law-abiding citizens like you and me to carry in a place like a former gun-free zone. Now, HB 158, the Kentucky Second Amendment Preservation Act. Now, this is what Savannah explained HB 158 to me.
Yes, I also have a bill, speaking of federal overreach, that would disallow any type of federal overreach to kind of create a sanctuary here in the Commonwealth to disallow the enforcement of any type of unconstitutional gun control that would come down from the federal level, whether it's under this current administration or future administrations.
Outstanding. Finally, HB 123, the Firearms Industry Non-Discrimination Act, which prevents discriminatory practices against firearms and ammunition manufacturers, as well as retailers, distributors, shooting ranges, and other entities within the firearms industry. Now, this bill passed last year in the House 73-21, but it died on the Senate. So that means there was a disconnect somewhere and some grassroots movement didn't happen. So if these bills are something that you want to see as a Kentuckian go through, follow the link down below and let your representative know that you want to see all 4 of these bills pass.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt, this governor will veto any Second Amendment bill that we pass in the Commonwealth. But the good news is, with that supermajority, we have the ability to override his veto virtually the minute that he vetoes it. So, and we have done that a multitude of times in the past, and I anticipate that that's exactly what we would do, and that's one of the benefits of Kentuckians having put their trust in conservatives to lead.
Now, I will keep you guys updated and let you know where these bills are going, and I will catch you in the next one. Keep your powder dry. We're all in this together.